Oh yeah, what's going on, guys? What's happening? Muzzafuzza here, and today I'm super duper excited to bring you some Black Ops 2 Rush gameplay in Georgia, in the USA, kicking it redneck style. Devil went down to Georgia looking for some souls to steal. I can't really remember the name of that song. What is that song? I've heard that somewhere. It's like the fiddler, something with violins, something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about at this point, but what's up? This is Muzzafuzza, as always, and today I'm bringing you some MSMC gameplay, and I want to talk about something that happens in Call of Duty all the time. It doesn't matter what Call of Duty game it is. Every single time you get into a team game, there's the off chance that you're going to hate your teammates. And there's the off chance that you're not going to like the team that you're playing with, and that they're going to suck it up, and no matter how well you do, no matter what score you get, no matter what kill streaks you get, or what weapon you're using, your team is not going to support you, and they're not going to pull it through, and you're probably going to lose. But hopefully with the help of this little gameplay commentary, I can show you and prove to you that it doesn't really matter win or lose. It's about whether or not you were entertained, whether or not you had fun, whether or not you had a good time. And in this gameplay, this is a perfect case. This is a perfect example. This is a perfect little case study on how you can still enjoy when your team sucks a fat one. I mean, these guys sucked massive bags and barrels and buckets of dicks. It was terrible. They were not doing well. I think in the end, somebody's at the very bottom with like just negative infinity score. It's just atrocious. And the competitive side of me was just raging in this game the whole time. I was just like, are you serious? Are you serious right now? I'm going to get like more than 25 kills, less than 10 deaths, and we're still going to lose. This is absolute horse shit. I was kind of appalled. I was taken aback. I was like, this is a travesty. How could you? And you can rage and rage, you can blow off steam and vent to your little heart's content, but it's not going to help your team get any better at the game, and in reality it's not going to help anything at all. You're just going to be sitting there looking like an idiot, raging over a video game. But it's okay, because it's Call of Duty, and Call of Duty is probably the most rage-inducing video game of all time, so I'm not going to blame you for that. I'm not going to blame you if Call of Duty makes you rage. I think Call of Duty makes everybody rage. If you've played COD for more than a few days, something's going to make you mad, something's going to piss you off, and controllers might get broken. But I have a solution. Yes, indeed, I have a solution. And I got this solution just from playing a bunch of other games. I was playing Battlefield 4 when the beta was out on Xbox, and I was playing Grand Theft Auto Online a whole bunch. I've been playing hours and hours of that game, and it made me realize something. If you're playing a team game, or if you're playing a competitive video game, and you're just getting riled up over having bad teammates, or you're just not pulling through, or something doesn't feel right, you have the option to switch to other games. And this is only really if you have like the luxury of having a bunch of different games to choose from, and I know a lot of you guys probably only have Call of Duty, or you only have one game, or you can only afford to get a few games a year or something like that, and I understand that. But if you go from a multiplayer competitive game to like a single player RPG or a single player sandbox game like Grand Theft Auto, or even just hop online and play with Grand Theft Auto Online and just have some fun with friends, you will see a massive change in how you feel about the game, and it'll make Call of Duty look like child's play. It'll make Call of Duty look like something that you shouldn't have raged over, and something that doesn't really matter to you after you have a genuine, authentic, good time on a different game. So that's the solution that I'm offering up to you guys. If you hate your teammates, if Call of Duty is constantly pissing you off, I would say take Call of Duty out of your disc tray, hide it somewhere for a few days, and just play other games in the time that you would normally play Call of Duty. And I would bet my bottom dollar that you'll come back to the game with a better perspective, you'll come at it with fresh eyes, you'll feel better about the game, you'll take it less seriously, which I think is probably the most important part. Everybody knows that old cliche, life isn't meant to be taken seriously, nobody makes it out alive, yada yada yada. I don't need to push that cliche over and over, but it's so true. You don't have to take everything seriously. You don't have to be uptight and stressed out about every little thing in your life. And those are the type of people that honestly I get along with the worst. When I run into people who are just super uptight and anal about every little thing, and they're control freaks, and they can't handle when things get a little chaotic or crazy or hectic, those are the type of people that just, I like to push their buttons. I like to push them over the edge and see what happens, because they're just little stress cases, and they can't handle the real world and the reality of the situation, which is that nobody's really in total and complete control of any situation. I don't care if you're the dictator of the country or if you're the United States president or the United States government or whatever it is, you're not in total control over all the people in the situation. That's never going to happen. That's not human nature. That's not how people work. And usually when you got some sort of person that's trying to take authority and take power and they end up being corrupted, and anybody that's trying to control a bunch of other people, that's not a good thing in any situation. It never has been. So my advice to anybody that's having control issues or trust issues or anything that kind of relates to this situation of being anxious because you're not in control, you just got to kind of let the chips fall where they may and let go and not try to control every little bit of the situation, and have fun and enjoy things and just appreciate them for how they're going. And I'm not necessarily trying to say, why can't we all get along and the Call of Duty community should just love each other and all that. I'm not really saying that. I feel like arguments and discourse and debate is a big part of why communities stay strong and why they stay together. And that's how you get through issues and talking points about different things that need to be talked about. So I feel like there is going to be hostility and conflict in the gaming community and the Call of Duty community no matter what, but I just wanted to make this video to kind of let you know, if you hate your team, if you're rooting against the people who are on your team playing for you, even if they're doing bad, you should probably reestablish your priorities. You should probably figure out what you really are trying to say and not just be a hater and not just be like, my team sucks, this game sucks, my life sucks, everything sucks, meh. Because that's not true. Call of Duty is awesome, and gaming is awesome, and I think most people know that. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this video, support it with likes and comments and share it and all that stuff. And thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time.